Okay, I am formulating today's perspective from a peaceful mind state. So welcome April, welcome Angie. Everyone's presence is welcome. Estella, Miss Queen has joined the live. Jessica, Louise, Ascension Consciousness, welcome. I didn't mean to invite you to join the live. Disregard that. I was trying to keep disregarding that. I was trying to check on your profile. I know who you are now. Disregard the invite and welcome back. Thank you for following me on Instagram, where I will be expanding. Thank you for following me on YouTube, where I will be posting this live stream along with all of the other live streams from the past 2 weeks, which include some interesting synchronicities that have these synchronicities I've experienced over the past 2 weeks have been recorded onto the live. Take for that what you will, experience them for what they are, and just so everybody is clear, welcome to the Holistic War Room. I am your host, Holly. Holly asked an amazing question, and Holly, I am going to follow you back, because before I answer Holly's question, everyone, you can always tell the intelligence level based off of the question. And good morning, Genesee, to you. And Holly just asked a very intelligent question, everybody. And before I answer that, I'm going to do what I normally do, as always. If you just give me a split second, I will be back in 2 seconds to answer Holly's question. And look, Abby does her own thing just as I do. So we are freely expressive beings that might trigger people from time to time. And welcome to the live stream, okay? So Abby has joined me today. Her presence is welcomed and appreciated. So again, Holly, thank you. I will answer your question. And Ozark Man has entered the chat to ask a question which is on everybody's mind. 1 second, Ozark. I promise. Stay tuned, okay? You're gonna be so excited for this. Okay, 1 second, everybody. Before I get to the important question of, am I homeless? So I know that's extremely important, but Holly, I wanna address the most intelligent question. As I said earlier, intelligence is based off questions, guys. So by the question, wow. Okay, so Holly had a question and Ozark Man asked a question. So let's compare the two and see who has a higher intellect. All right. Excuse my abrasiveness, guys. So Holly asked, a fruitarian is this. In my opinion, me personally, in 2023, I have ingested more fruits this year alone, okay, than my entire lifespan combined, all right? So that being said, I still do eat cooked vegetables. I still eat grains, and very minimally, I will have some processed foods if I can pronounce the ingredients, okay, Holly? So I believe that a fruitarian consists of mostly fruits, so at least 80% fruits. So is that a 100% complete fruitarian? Maybe. Okay, so thank you, Holly. It's questions like that or just add value to the conversation. And welcome back to the Holistic War Room, everyone, where if you are attempting to troll today, I am in a spiritual sniping position from my 4-day fast. So I welcome free expression as always, but just be warned, okay, that on this 4-day fast, I am able to channel from the ether almost instantly to snipe down any trolls who might be wishing to sharpen their skills, which I do encourage again. And look, guys, I am on a 4-day fast, okay? I am still understanding the pranic downloads and what we are truly capable of. I am feeling better, Jason. The rest really, as you can see, the rest has helped somewhat. Brittany, look, Brittany, that is a good question, Brittany, because this fast was not planned, okay? I have done 30-day fast, 11-day fast, all of which I had planned and have been way harder than this one. So if anybody is trying to fast, just listen to your body and it will be way easier that way. It is going to feel natural. Wizard Frog has shared the live, and Wizard Frog is a magical wizard, as you can see by his username. So welcome back, Wizard Frog. Thank you for your contributions, as always. Noah is back to inform the masses that the information that I and a certified Dr. Nicholas Curtis, who has been joining me for the past 15 days, he is here to inform us through his TikTok opinion versus the Dr. Nicholas Curtis, okay? His TikTok opinion somehow will stand up to Dr. Nicholas Curtis and my personal experiences. So Noah, wow, Noah, your contributions again, somewhat irrelevant, but always welcome, as always. I will address the homelessness because that is always a hot topic. But before I address the homelessness, guys, let me tell you something that I have learned about homelessness. And Abby is such a beautiful person, and she is enjoying her stretches, everybody, and I recommend you all to do the same. Chode, it is not that you are hating, but the fact that that is your first impression of this avatar is slightly offensive to my being, and I'm working on my trigger responses. So again, I appreciate your perspective. However, when I learned, everybody, that the home is the first body, I never had to worry about a roof over my head from that point on. So look, I have been homeless, of course, by choice in order to buy my freedom back, okay? What's up, Chelsea? This is more of a stop for our furry friends who have joined us this morning, who have allowed me this financial freedom to express this message. So if it weren't for this lovely being, this message would maybe not be broadcasted at this time. So let's give thanks where it's due to the animals, which is really why I do these broadcasts, guys, for the animals first and foremost. Obviously I am plant-based, okay? Let me take a sip of water. Does everybody have a good visual of what is happening right now? Ozark Man has lost visual, and he's still wondering why I'm homeless. So, Ozark Man, if you're still there, I'm gonna expand on it, okay? So, look, guys, 7 years ago, okay, and I'm gonna be serious right now, okay, because I know I use extreme sarcasm to cope with everything. So, Ozark Man, this is for you. Look, Ozark Man, 7 years ago, I was addicted to processed foods to the point to where more money I was spending on my rent would go towards processed food. So I had to ask myself this question about what was more important to me personally: the stimulation from the drugged food, which is harder to quit in most cases than heroin and cocaine, okay, by design. When I was able to eliminate these substances from my diet, okay, I was then able to arrive at this point in time you see here, okay? I did go through periods of homelessness throughout the way. However, that was by choice in order to break my addictions to the food matrix, okay? So a lot of time had to be spent alone, all right? And look guys, if you have a 30-second attention span, I invite you to follow the page. Most of your answers will be answered there. However, this is a long conversation format, right? So my point being, many of us go through struggles that we all, from time to time, possibly experiencing homelessness. Jaden, this information, this holistic view will dismantle the food matrix grid. Jaden, I'm going to pin your comment because I was wondering why this information was being attacked so hard. And what I understood, Jaden, was this. Once people start to understand that the power of fasting and fruits will give them more access to their time, as I did 7 years ago. Obviously, you have seen me for the past 2 weeks sharing this message, which would not be possible 7 years ago, okay? Look, I now am free from my 40 to 50 to 60 hour work weeks, specifically from that decision alone. And I intend, Jaden and everybody watching, to reach a greater state of freedom over the next 3 years using the holistic lifestyles here. And I intend to demonstrate that each and every single day. So that is why, Jaden, the trolls will arrive in flocks. Okay, and I welcome their presence again. If you guys want to see how powerful the trolls are, they will spark in each and every one of us an ability to be ourselves. So the trolls, although I obviously do not agree with everything they say, their tactics are needed in the spiritual war we are facing. So again, welcome back, everybody. I'm going to address some questions. Follow me, I will follow you back, okay? This lifestyle and this message is intended to free you from your addictions, okay? So there is a lot happening here in the food matrix grid, so just bear with me. I am on a 4-day fast. Bear with me. I am severely dehydrated. And we're gonna address some genuine comments. We're gonna address some troll comments. Here's my ultimatum right now to the trolls, okay? One troll to make me laugh. If you make me laugh, I do not care if I am slightly offended. You have earned yourself an immediate follow. All right. And I will let you know from time to time if you need to work on your sharpening the skills. If I don't respond to your troll, then what you said was irrelevant. So again, that is my message. And look, I'm gonna move on to some is hygiene important? Ask Kelly. That is Haley. That is a great question, Haley. And I'm going to follow you immediately for your contribution to the channel. Hygiene is important. Specifically what I refer to on this channel, internal hygiene. You wash the outside of your body, right, Haley? So what about the inside of your body? Have you ever cleansed the inside of your body, Haley? That is what I discuss here on the Holistic Network, okay? So, look, a way to cleanse internally would be a 4-day fast, which I am on right now. So fasting, eliminating processed foods from the diet, Haley, that is going to cleanse the internal system. That is called internal hygiene. And if you want to take it a step further, Haley, there are enemas designed to internally cleanse as well. So Haley, look into an enema. I believe that would be perfect for you. Depending on your status in the journey, okay? So I appreciate, again, you earned yourself an immediate follow. And I appreciate everyone's concern as always. I definitely need an enema, and I'm not gonna, like, we all do, y'all. If you guys want to Google mucoid plaque, like, I recommend it. Can I elaborate more on fasting? Yes, Reina, I can. So if anybody has been stalking / wow, Reina, I'm gonna follow you. I will add to your account. You will have 119 followers, and we have a cosmic connection based off of the number 19. So welcome, Reina, personally to the Holistic Warrior Network. Okay, there is something that I am about to say, or will say, or I have posted that will spark your creative mind. Okay, Reina, this will spark your creative mind in order for you to make the shift that we need to see here on Earth. This is why I'm here. I am here anytime I feel like it, basically, for the next 3 years, which up until that point, I will withdraw this digital avatar, leaving all the information I've shared with you here on YouTube, all of it being screen recorded, by the way, so feel free to expose your character for exactly who you are, as I am doing right now, okay? So, again, look, I have 3 years to get my message, get my point across, Reina, and if you follow me over the next 3 years, it might not be all in this live, but I will do my best to contribute to your question. And let me start with this. Fasting, as verified by a doctor, many doctors, one of which who has been joining me consistently. I will see if he's here today, Dr. Nicholas. Okay. Fasting has been proven to do many things for the body. Number one, give the digestive system a rest from the overworking internal organs, from the overeating. Let me explain this. The stomach is the size of your fist, okay? So we live in a glutatarian state. Okay, Reina? So 30 to 40 to 50 years of overeating by the size of your fist, which is typical. The size of my fist is smaller than the size of a kid's meal. About 5 times the size of a kid's meal is the size of my fist. So the children are indulging in this activity over the period of 30, 40, 50 years. And as a result, Reina, we end up with 3 out of 4 people with chronic illnesses, with chronic diseases, okay? So fasting is going to eliminate that lifestyle and help you transition to a natural whole food diet, Reina. And I appreciate your question. Reina means queen, I think. So you are a queen, and your tag is follow your dreams. And Reina, listen to me. 7 years ago, I stopped eating meat. I started to follow my dreams, and this is the result of that. Okay? And I have a dream for the next 3 years that I plan to implement on social media. Okay? Just to document for everyone to see the power of the holistic lifestyle. Okay? All right, guys, I'm going to take a sip. I'm going to look through the comments, and I appreciate everybody's contributions. And look, guys, look, we're all okay here. We're all going to make it. And although we might not all agree on everything and we all look different, can't we agree that we all have a heart? And we all need to do some reaching out to each other with our hearts. It is my declaration that the processed foods and the gluttonous lifestyle are keeping us from each other. Okay, so look, guys, again, I am here to express myself for the next 3 years in my most authentic way, regardless. And that will be downloaded to the smart grid before I make my retreat to further embark on my spiritual journey, which I began 7 years ago. And I know that this sounds like I'm making everything up as I go, but I promise you I'm not. So again, welcome, guys. Follow me. I will follow you back. I love each and every one of you in here right now, and I truly mean that. So thank you again. Excuse me. I'm going to get back to the comments and see what happened just now. Thank you for the follow, everybody. Look, guys, message me. I will follow you back. OnlyVan619 on YouTube. I will repost this here on YouTube. the comments will be screen recorded. People will expose themselves for what they are. Google the information and watch them expose their ignorance. This is so fun. This is so fun. Look, guys, I'm having fun. You're having fun because you're still here. This is great. This is great. We're learning. Icon says I'm manipulating people. It's up for interpretation. That's the beauty of everything. Oh my God. Excuse me, guys. Look. Lexi is not having fun right now. Lexi is so miserable. She is sitting on her phone watching me have the time of my life. Damn, Lexi. I recommend you end the live now and do something conducive to your spirit so you can have some fun. Because aren't we here to have fun? Look, I'm on a 4-day fast. I'm slightly irritated. Sometimes I do get triggered. Look, again, I'm working on my trigger responses, y'all. And that is why I have left all the trolls in here to flood their lovely opinions that I might reflect on. Okay. All right, guys. Again, if the troll makes me laugh, immediate follow. I am a master troll, by the way, and I could snipe anybody from the spiritual position, any troll who is ready. But look, I have withdrawn my role from the troll realm, and I have entered the light worker realm. However, that does not make me more important than the trolls. I have realized that the trolls have equal or greater power in this spiritual warfare by triggering people like me to inspire us to become more authentic versions of ourselves. So the trolls have an ability that I lacked. Okay, so guys, I need you. I'm not saying you need me, but I believe we need each other. And there is a grid set in place, all right, that I refer to in the title as the food matrix. That is... Okay, that was an exaggeration, everybody, but can we calm down and understand a little bit of what I have developed here over the past 7 years? Because I have withdrawn completely from the system, obviously, to think critically about our situation as a human race, because I do care about each and every one of you. I don't know who pinned that comment, but this is spiritual immunity. And look, Moderator Zam, look, I'm going to, look, if I figure out how, Moderator Zam, I'm going to remove your moderator status, because I do not need somebody attempting to spiritually attack me. First of all, it's obviously my spiritual ability is too great to be attacked by a so-called voodoo doll, but I do not need you to pin any negative comments. That is not your look, Moderator Zam, again, please. No banning, no muting. If you want to pin a comment, align with the purpose. I will address the trolls accordingly. Okay, Moderator Zam, thank you for your contributions. Clown emojis, go take your meds. Lemon my ass off. Bro, I love your dreads. Thank you. Red Rum, this is a live stream, and thank you for the question. I will answer your question. Red Rum just joined. And look, I will be discussing humanity's role on the food matrix for the next 3 years. Red Rum, if you don't have time, go ahead and follow the page. But for a quick summary, the food matrix is a grid system put in place to keep people addicted to substances like drugs in the processed food supply. So they may use humanity to, hear me out, so they may use humanity to keep their structure running with our breath. We keep the infrastructure in place. We monetize our breath. Okay? Believing that these addictions will lead us to comfort. I have found personally that by cutting out this addictive substance 7 years ago has brought me to this place where I no longer work on the grid 40 to 50 to 60 hours. I now work for myself. Okay? And I personally believe that by accelerating this lifestyle personally for myself, because I'm not perfect. I still have work to do. There is still more freedom to be attained. Okay? I believe that personally, if I implement these practices, and if you do as well, we can experience a shift to what we wish to manifest a lot faster than if we eat McDonald's every day. That is my theory. A lot of people are triggered. Look, thank you for asking the question. Hannah says raw foods heal, and I will pin the comment. Hannah, you earned yourself an immediate follow. You are from Iowa. You are pre-med, so your statement just now, raw foods heal, goes against your credentials in the medical field, Hannah. So you, Hannah, being in the medical field and knowing what you know, are a very, very powerful individuals, because you, Hannah, people will listen to you based off of your appearance first, okay? Because look at my appearance, Hannah, and look at Hannah's appearance, everybody. But to make it better, Hannah is going to add a credential to her name. So Hannah will become a doctor. Hannah will be able to spread the message, raw foods heal. And I will continue to be myself and spread that message as well. But we obviously need people like Hannah in the medical field to back up what I am saying on this live. Okay? So again, Hannah, I appreciate your contributions. I am doing my work from my field. I intend to become a master herbalist to assist the holistic doctors who continue to be put under threat, under silence, entire families murdered, okay? Just for talking about this. And look, the trolls in the comments are a reflection of what I just said, okay? Okay, they are willing to destroy, they are willing to kill to keep this system in place, because if it falls, they will be out on the street. And Hannah, bless your heart. Bless your heart for your, yes, Blaze, I use my hands because look, this will help me, it helps me to recollect and to calm down. It's a very powerful technique. Thank you. Dickens says meat heals the body. Tim says tuna melt on wheat. You are where you are in your journey. Okay, guys? Thank you for the compliments. Someone says, thank God for the food. I'm gonna pin this comment, Afroman, and I will follow you, because Afroman fan says he just made a contribution to the conversation by adding, thank God for the food grid matrix. Okay. As a trauma-based society, Afroman, especially being African American, okay, I am half African American myself, and I mean this in the most genuine way, okay? And before that, as you know, in this trauma fear-based society, we use these food grids of the matrix to keep us emotionally sane. However, Afro fan man, may I introduce my personal theory that it is not only keeping us comforted, but it is keeping us weak. It is keeping us in modern day slavery. So as a fellow African American, I implore you, I don't think that's the right word. Bear with me, I'm on a 4-day fast. I am recruiting you from this moment to join the Holistic Network to investigate the atrocities of the food grid matrix and shift your perspective or spark your creative mind to the possibility of what I am discussing now. But yes, for the people who are trauma and are in pain, thank God that they have something to use to cope with what is happening here. And I do agree with that. Ace, no, that is too rough. Relax. Everybody calm down. Ace is behaving like a troll in the comments, okay? Ace is trolling right now. So, literally, thank you for the question, Angelito. Matrix doesn't exist. Angelito, I followed you. You don't have to follow me. I pinned your comment because it is helpful for perspective. Matrix doesn't exist. Laughing emojis. Okay. Well, right now there is a man-made building behind me. There are man-made structures. There are literally fast food restaurants all around me. I call that the Matrix. If you live in a pristine environment, which I will return to in the next 3 years, as planned, then you are blessed, Angelito. But the majority of us are caught in this food matrix, bound by our food addiction. So there is no victim mentality. I personally declare we can dismantle this food matrix system, which is all around us, obviously, okay, through our own individual